Talk to me about the Pelicans first here. First half, going to be around -4.5 on post. Talk to me while you're looking at the Pelicans. I know it wasn't because of that tattoo that Zion got, so I do want to hear why you like the first half.
I didn't even hear about no tattoo, but no, this is a bet for and against both teams. So the Utah Jazz, I'll talk about them first. They're actually coming off a pretty good stretch here. They're on a 5-game road trip, so this is the last game of 5 games. But they had Christmas in the middle, so I doubt they flew back to Utah for like a night and then flew back out. So I think they stayed on the road. If I'm right, that means they've been on the road for 9 days, 10 days if they got into Cleveland the day before. So 10 days on the road. This is the last game of the road trip. So I'm assuming that they're looking to go back home. They're also coming off 3 straight wins, so it's nice to sell high on them. And then looking on the other side, New Orleans Pelicans, we all saw it. The Ja Morant Zion rematch. New Orleans dominated that game for 3.5 quarters, and then Memphis came back, got it into overtime, and Memphis pulled away. So I think this is a great bounce back spot for New Orleans, only one night away from that game. So it's a good spot to fade Utah, and it's a good spot to bounce back and back the New Orleans Pelicans as well. And I
Jay,
like the first half. I mean, this is something, I've learned a lot from both of you guys, you and Jay. Sometimes the first half is just a lot more predictable. You just don't know how games end sometimes with free throws, threes, things like that. So if you like a side, if you like the team, first half is usually a lot more safer.
Yeah, Jay, we always talk about scheduling spots. Teams being on the road for long periods of time is never conducive to getting W's. The Jazz have lost their last 23 road games against a team that had a winning record. The Pelicans have won the first half in each of their last 11 home games. That's right lockstep with what AC is looking at. Jay Money, how you feel about the play?
Yeah, out of his 3 plays, this is the one that I feel strongest on. Well, obviously, I mean, I've looked at this game. I didn't look at those other 2 games, so I'll tell you that right now. But I love the first half here. This was almost my play. I mean, whether it's my play today or not, I love the play. The Pelicans are the best team in the NBA in the first half at the house, 12-3-1 against the spread. I just cashed the first half play with them versus the Grizzlies. And they end up losing that game. I love the Pelicans in the first half here. I think they come out here and smoke the Jazz first quarter, first half, and full game. It's a bounce back spot for the Pelicans with multiple home games, and you got the Jazz that's soaring high, playing way over their head, have won 3 straight games. This is the last game of the road trip. I do think they went home, AC, which makes it even worse. But regardless, here the Jazz are getting smoked in this game. The Pelicans are finna take these boys to Smack City. So I love that first half play. This is the best first half team in the NBA at the house, and this one's cashing.
Yeah, at the house, anywhere. 22-8-1 are the New Orleans Pelicans in the first half against the spread this year. This is for as unreliable as they can be, they do come out in the first 24 minutes, bar none, and take care of business, especially at home. I love the scheduling spot for the Jazz coming off a few wins, and now it's the last game of the road trip. It's almost like business has already been taken care of. We won the games on the road trip that we needed to. Let's go ahead, especially in the first 24 minutes. I can see them coming out lax. And Pelicans, this is a good spot for them, for a team that's proven that they like to show up in the first 2 frames and get it done.